Namaste and welcome to India. On behalf of the organizing committee of the 12th IFEA World Endodontic Congress, I am Dr. Nandini Suresh. Welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of the Congress. We take immense pride to talk about the land that hosts this glorious event. India is a land of culture, hospitality, and known for its famous intellectual minds. The words of Max Muller, praising the Upanishads as the most inspiring and thrilling book, to the words of Albert Einstein, where he commends the Indians for teaching the world to count, without which no worthwhile scientific discovery could have been made, talks volume about the uniqueness of our country. One of India's pride is its thousands of years of old tradition of fine arts, classical folk dances, and music. Over the centuries, innovations and creativity has molded the dance forms without changing the original purpose and essence. The classical dance, as such, is considered a science by itself. The patriotic compilation Vande Mataram is an ode to the mother and to our motherland. In Sanskrit, Vande Mataram means worship the mother, and this song was considered the marching song during the Indian freedom movement. Dr. Nivedita Shetty Hegde, a dentist by profession, a multitasking mother of a talented 7-year-old Ishanvi Hegde, are here to welcome you all with their graceful dance for this particular song.
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां शस्य श्यामला मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमिता द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् एहसास थोड़ा तो जगाएं अपने दिलों में हम वन्दे मातरम् है हमें जाना कहाँ और चले हैं कहाँ पे हमसे पूछे ये बात रे वतन वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
Vanakkam, Namaste, and greetings from India. I am Dr. Gopi Krishna, and it is my pleasure and privilege to host you during today evening's inaugural function of the 12th IFEA World Endodontic Congress. We hope you enjoyed this wonderful dance performance by this mother-daughter duo who gracefully welcome you to India once again. The experience of visiting India is unlike the experience of visiting any other country in the world. India is the cradle of civilization. India is the mother of history, the grandmother of tradition, and the great-grandmother of wonderful stories. They say one's life is incomplete if he or she has not visited India at least once in their lifetime. It's a pity that we could not host you in this World Congress on site. However, what we are going to do now is to showcase you a video which would highlight the natural splendor of India, a collage of must-do experiences and must-see places in this wonderful country. So sit back and enjoy India.
It is a great honor to introduce our Congress President and the IFEA Asia Regent, Dr. Anil Kohli. He is the recipient of two of the highest civilian awards in the Republic of India, Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan, for his outstanding contribution to the growth of the industry. His immense support and guidance was crucial through every step of the Congress organizing. We welcome Dr. Anil Kohli to deliver the welcome address of the Congress.
Good morning, everybody. Greetings from India. Namaste. It is my great honor to welcome you all to the IFEA 2021 conference. It is indeed a matter of great pride for India and the Indian Endodontic Society to host 12th IFEA 2021 in collaboration with 29th Indian Endodontic Society National Conference. This is happening for the first time with the international conference in the last 70 years since we came to the independence. On behalf of Indian Endodontic Society and my country, I take immense pleasure in inviting everyone to the most wonderful, diverse and culturally rich country, India. The most leading aspect about IFEA is that, irrespective of the current COVID-19 pandemic, all our members are undeterred and dedicated to bring forward the international perspective relating to the current updates in the field of endodontics, thus benefiting all the endodontics all over the globe. With most of the conferences being cancelled all around the world, IFEA was still able to conduct the conference online last year and is back again this year with the sole purpose of educating students, academicians, practitioners, researchers about new techniques and ongoing research in the field of endodontics to the best level so as to improve the oral health in all nations. Although we wished to have the conference in person, but due to the prevailing pandemic situation, we have to accept it online. IFEA 2021 will showcase a plethora of keynote lectures and workshops from internationally acclaimed clinicians, researchers, academicians from across the globe, so that maximum advantage and grab all the wisdom this platform has to offer. Let me conclude by wishing the conference all the success and hope it fulfills the expectation of each and every participant, and they will take along with them a higher skill base in every sphere of endodontics. I hope the deliberation in the next few days generate new ideas and inspire everyone with the unique insight and perspective from participants from all the corners of the world. With these words, let me welcome you all once more. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Dr. Anil Kohli, sir, for your welcome address. IFEA, International Federation of Endodontic Associations, is the world's largest association representing the national endodontic societies of 42 countries globally across all the continents. IFEA conducts its World Endodontic Congress once in 2 years for the past 30 years. This year was the opportunity for India to host this event, albeit virtually. The vision and mission of IFEA is to promote the clinical practice of endodontics globally. In this regard, we would now like to showcase to you the anthem of IFEA.
We take great pleasure in introducing the IFEA president, Dr. Catherine Ricky from France. Dr. Ricky is the first woman endodontist to take lead of this prestigious position. With her dynamic leadership, she has steered IFEA commendably well during the tough COVID times. We welcome Dr. Catherine Ricky to deliver the presidential address and to release the Congress proceedings.
Dear all, it is a great honor and a huge privilege to open this 12th World Endodontic Congress of the International Federation of Endodontics Associations. A few days ago, the inaugural session of the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games took place virtually without attendees. Despite everything, we felt the warmth and brotherhood between all with the joy of meeting again. I could not compare our Chennai 2020 Congress to this event. However, at our level, we are trying to bring our little world of endodontics together. We are not here to compete with each other, but we come to learn from each other and to communicate with each other, even if we only do so through a camera. Last year, I had the task of closing the online World Endodontic Congress, thinking that in 2021, we could meet again with an on-site meeting. Unfortunately, the upsurge in the pandemic generated a second online meeting. Even if the challenge was great, thanks to the dynamism and the availability of the Indian Endodontic Society team and its secretary, Dr. Gopi Krishna, we were able to ensure this incredible online meeting. The Congress had started with the presentation of 1,170 scientific papers over 109 sessions, and the best presentation for each session was awarded and presented again during the Congress on August 12th to 14th. This is the first time that an endodontic meeting organized such an incredible virtual presentation. 42 invited speakers and 30 international nominated speakers from IFEA member countries will exchange their knowledge. This is an amazing Congress. 3,000 delegates from over 40 countries. It is thanks to the solidarity of all, the lecturer from all over the world, the sponsor who played their part in a difficult moment, and especially you, all the participants, because without you, all this beautiful organization would have been useless. Solidarity among all of us is necessary, even though we are separated by the pandemic. I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that we have 2 awards, one for education that can help develop and establish Department of Endodontics in dental schools of countries that do not teach our discipline, and the other for research. We have not received a request for a few years, so please promote these awards around you. As you know, the Argentine Endodontic Society has decided to cancel the 2022 Congress. So we will do it in Chile on the same dates. I cannot currently promise to meet you again at our next Congress. Of course, we hope that in 18 months, this pandemic will be a bad memory, but no one can predict the future. This Indian team has set the bar very high, and next year, the 13th World Endodontic Congress will have to make us dream again. So have a good dream. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Catherine Ricci, President IFEA, for your inspiring address. The COVID pandemic is an unprecedented global challenge for each and every human being across every part of the world. Most of us have lost somebody near or dear, including some of our dental colleagues. IFEA expresses its solidarity and condolences to all the departed souls and dentists who lost their lives during this challenging phase. We have a tribute written by an endodontist, Dr. Pallavi Mahajan from New Delhi, India, which expresses our heartfelt feelings for all those who lost their path. Please listen to this poem.
Hey everyone, tough times, right? COVID has taken away a lot from us. Family members, relatives, friends, colleagues, mentors, so many of them. And as I think about them, as I speak about them, a thought crosses my mind. An age old saying, which might be right, that the good ones go first. They say the good ones go first, and this year it's a long list. It must be a good world over there. Heaven for sure became rich. They would be sitting there, correcting everyone's smile, making them ready for their new birth, new life. Shifting those buds, the tooth buds, down the gums, blessing them the way they blessed us. True that, the good ones go first. To create a better space, to create a better race, they always go first. And they'll be missed. They'll be missed every time we take a risk. Every time we record a case, every time we are here on this stage, every time we are on the chair at our base, they'll be missed. I know a part of them will still be there, in you, in me, someplace, somewhere. They say people leave and memories stay. But I know for a fact, some voids will be there. Let's fill them. Let's do this thing and fill them with those laughs and the lessons. Fill them with those moments we had together. I pray for the souls that left. It hurts that they left so soon. But let's promise we'll keep them alive in every conference, in every room. Because they're the good ones, right? And when someone said, they said it right. The good ones show us the light. The good ones show us the light.
That was indeed a soul touching tribute which displayed the journey of legendary endodontists. The foundation of any great achievement is teamwork and being backed up by people who are dependable and are of immense support. It's our honor to thank the Committee of Indian Endodontic Society and Indian Association of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics, who have been a pillar of support behind this event. We welcome Dr. Vivek Hegde, the visionary leader and President IES, and Dr. Vibha Hegde, the dynamic lady president of IACDE, to address the gathering.
Namaste and greetings from India, the official host for IFEA 2021 Virtual. I am Vivek Hegde, President Indian Endodontic Society. It's my pleasure to welcome all delegates to this spectacular showcase of knowledge from the most revered and sought after mentors from across the globe. 2 years of waiting, glimmer of hope, optimism, and high levels of cooperation were the backbone and strength of the organizing team IFEA and the IES. I'm glad to say, without mincing words, that this is the first International Endodontic Congress happening in our nation, and it's a thrilling moment for all of us. This event will be etched in our minds forever. As I conclude, it's rightly said, no one can whistle a symphony. It takes a whole orchestra to play it. The IFEA orchestra has enthusiastic participants like you, flawless organizing team, mind-blowing lineup of stalwarts, beautiful unity in diversity. Thank you, and may we have a fruitful deliberation. Jai Hind.
Namaste. Greetings from the mystic and magnificent India. Myself, Dr. Vibha Hegde, President of the Indian Association of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics, extend my warm greetings to IFEA 2021 on behalf of the head office and welcome all our patrons globally to the grand finale of the World Endodontic Congress, IFEA 2021. I heartily congratulate the Congress pioneers, President IFEA, Catherine Rixey, Conference Secretary, Padma Shri Padma Bhushan, Dr. Anil Kohli, Organizing Chairman, Dr. MRS Srinivasan, IAS President, Dr. Vivek Hegde, and the Dynamic Organizing Secretary, Dr. V. Gopi Krishna and his team. IACDE is very proud and delighted to partner with IFEA. Despite all the global pandemic and obstacles, they have done a brilliant job to bring up a mesmerizing scientific event, a state-of-the-art congress. And I wish them good luck and great success. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, Dr. Vivek Hegde and Dr. Vibha Hegde. IFEA would like to thank the Indian Endodontic Society and the Indian Association of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics, the two national bodies representing endodontics in India, for their support in making this Congress a reality. India is famous for its culture and heritage. However, the world does not realize that India and Indians over the past 3,000 years have contributed immensely towards the growth of the human civilization. From zero to infinity, from yoga to Ayurveda, from tigers to technology, from the lost wax technique in dentistry to poetry in marble with the Taj Mahal, from conquering nations to conquering oneself with yoga and Buddhism, India and Indians have done immensely towards humanity. Now we are showcasing to you the top 50 contributions of India and Indians towards the world. Now sit back and enjoy this journey of time.
We hope you enjoyed the journey of Indian contributions over time. A mentor is someone who sees more talent, ability, and hope within you and helps to bring it out of you. Dr. Emma Srinivasan, who is the mentor for most of us here, is a very caring and kind person who has guided us throughout with his wisdom and experience for organizing this conference. May I now call upon Dr. Emma Srinivasan, the Congress chairman, to deliver the vote of thanks.
வணக்கம். Greetings from India. I'd like to start with the Tirukkural. காலத்தினால் செய்த உதவி சிறிதெனும் ஞாலத்தின் மானப் பெரிது. This Tirukkural says, a timely help, though small in nature, its value is much bigger than the world. Today, I am having the important task of thanking those selfless people who toiled hard for the success of IFEA 2021 without expecting anything in return. I have read that the longest gestational period for any mammal on earth is for the elephant, which is around 95 weeks. That is close to 2 years. But for me, the inception and development of this conference was way beyond that. The very idea of IFEA in India was seeded way back in 2013 at Tokyo by our young, energetic organizing secretary, Dr. Gopi Krishna. We always believed that joining hands makes us stronger. Our team, under the able leadership of Dr. Anil Kohli sir, Dr. Gopi Krishna, and superbly supported by Dr. Kavita and Dr. Rajshekharan, has steered this conference to success. I should say that it has been a decade of hard work, meticulous planning, and execution, which has made this mega event a huge feat. At this context, I remember the famous quote of George Bernard Shaw: "Don't wait for the right opportunity, create it." Well, that's what this organizing team made from the COVID-19 pandemic. What better challenge can you expect at the 11th moment than a worldwide pandemic and the lockdown following it, just few months ahead of the scheduled conference? I still remember the day when the lockdown was imposed and the call from our secretary. I could see that this man had already activated the plan B for an online conference. Today, I understand that this is the largest conference on any online platform, hosting more than 1,200 live and interactive sections. Well, I should tell you that I am at loss of words, but now I am brimming with joy that I did have this wonderful opportunity of seeing how the right minds and hands have made this event a memorable one. Having said this, I have to thank the IFEA President, Dr. Catherine Ritchie, and the IFEA Board for bestowing the conference in us to carry out this mega event. I'd like to thank the President Dental Council of India, Dr. Majumdar sir, who has been always a pillar of support in all our endeavors. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank the Indian Endodontic Society President, Dr. Vivek Hegde, Secretary, Dr. Sanjay Meglani, and the entire team of IES for their enthusiasm and constant support. My heartfelt thanks to IACDE President Dr. Vibha Hegde, Secretary Dr. Praglad, and all my dear friends in IACDE. Equal credit goes to the team of CET, who were the brain and hands for this conference. I feel proud to be a part of this wonderful group who have left no stone unturned in making this event a grand success. The scientific backbone of this event were the plenary and the country representative speakers who readily consented to share their knowledge in this platform. I thank the heads of various institutions, guests of honors who added the right essence for this event. My special thanks to the sponsors for believing in us and supporting our efforts. I would also like to thank our corporate sponsors, international societies who are associated with us. Yes, we have tasted success on a unique digital platform. Thanks to the technical assistance by our team members from VAMA, ICE, and Briksha. You have enlightened us about digital world. I am sure this time, there will be a time to come. We will have many events on digital platform for which we are proud to be the forerunners. Last but not the least, I would like to express my Heartfelt thanks to all the international and national participants who were the real strength of this conference. I would also like to dedicate this success of this conference to each and everyone who have contributed their mind. Vanakkam, Jai Hind.
Thank you, Dr. M.R. Srinivasan, sir, for your kind words of appreciation and gratitude towards each and every one who is instrumental in making this Congress into a reality. We would now like to conclude this inaugural ceremony of the 12th IFEA World Endodontic Congress by playing the national anthem of India, played by some of the greatest musicians of this nation. Jai Hind.